And welcome to Green&Blue's playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles for PC. I'm the Line, and we're back with another episode. It's been a while since we did a video of these. I haven't checked to see how long it's been, but it's probably been a long time. So let's get back into it. Alright, so today I wanted to show you something. As you may notice, the music is of a different volume. And I want to show you something. For whatever reason, as you can see, I had the volumes maxed out. But they're not overpowering my voice. Reason? Because I use the good old trick of using the Windows volume mixer. You can find that on the toolbar on your Windows 7. Hit the speaker icon, and then you can go to mix with the. And then hit speaker icon and mixer. Then you can mess with the volumes for all your different apps that you have on the PC currently. By currently, I mean that are currently active, which has been the problem with Valkyria Chronicles, and why I couldn't do it sooner. Because, well, it just. When I hit the Windows button, it refused to go to the desktop. So it now, there must have been a patch or something, because it now does it. So, yes, so now you can hear me when I talk in cutscenes, yes. And I did go back and watch the video, see how bad. I did watch episode 3. I did watch gameplay, episode 3 to see how bad the volume was, but it's fine to watch. It's not the best, but it works. So anyway, what are we doing today? Chapter 3, Vasel Urban Warfare Summons. Alright, let's watch this, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, you know my usual thing for the series is saying, oh, by the way, you might want to turn your speakers down a little bit, or your headset down, or else you might get blasted, but that no longer happens, so feel free to have it turned up if you aren't getting blasted already. So let's start. We're wasting enough time. I can't make a video over 38 minutes, or else the moon's movie maker will slap me in the face. Yes. Alright, the woman?
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Ah, jerks.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
Alright, just like it happened in World War II. The Germans went around the French defenses because they were jerks.
Walls fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Oh, wow. That is a problem. They're taking the territory.
Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
Alright, that is a pretty neat looking castle. I can see why it stood so long with those walls. So here's one new multiverse.
Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Alright, being neutral by conscripts.
All schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
Alright, that's interesting.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Alright, says Iron Croaker on the Gillian front. Interesting, kind of like real life Israel. A little bit. No, not really.
So these are my new digs.
Let's see.
Oh, my uniform.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Alright. Let's do this.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Well, typically people hike to combat, so yeah.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Yep.
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
Why would a military uniform look silly?
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin?
You just, yeah.
What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Yeah, I was going to say it. Not really, though. But yeah.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very welcome sort of compliment.
It's like, that's basically what it is, so yeah.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Huh. Well, visual.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's commitment.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Probably. An episode has been added. Okay, so as you can see, I can now commentate on the videos instead of just watching them. And basically, if I tried to commentate before, I'd probably drown out my audio, so it probably wouldn't work. Now I drown out their audio. So yeah, all right. I guess we're watching. Which did we just watch? Or did we? Or all these are things that we were watching. Okay. Oh, this is new, so let's watch it. How about that? Squad 7 is Vaughn. You. Let's hope we're not missing anything. Knock, knock.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today. But you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Alright. Oh, look at this! Okay, so there is customization in this game. Wow, I never realized. Yes, if they were in the U.S. military, they'd probably be pilots, because being a scientist and archaeologist, that's pilot jobs most of the time. And, you know, that's what you, those are degrees that you can, if you want to be a pilot, you can get those. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I was wondering why he was a lieutenant, but yeah, it makes sense. And that's why Alicia's a sergeant, because she didn't go to college, and she's just a baker most of the time, so yeah. Alright, let's take a look at this. Alright, welcome to being his tank. Alicia's a scout. Bridget Stark is a shock trooper. Oh, finally we get some lancers up in there. I've been waiting to see what these guys can do. Yeah, the anti-tank lancers that you saw in the intro, I bet that's what these guys are. Largo Plotter. Okay, let's take a look at Wilkin. Line 1, we don't have anything else. I'm saying that's just the standard semi-automatic rifle that he's been using. And grenades, and... Can I look at this in any way? Oh, this is cool. Okay. And these are the attributes that will appear later. Still can't look at his other equipment though. I guess it's for later. Let's see, look at Alicia. Same thing. Alright, country breed. And maternal. And that's it. She doesn't even have a lot of pages for that. Rosie? That's her nickname. Bridget Stark. Mags 1. I'm just shocked. That could be that could be one of the submachine guns that the guys are using. Or maybe that's an assault rifle. We'll see. Alright, Desert Allergy. He doesn't like sandy areas. Strong-willed. Alright, so you can just run past people most of the time. Basically, when they're doing their Overwatch, you can just run through it most of the time. At least that's what it sounds like. Big sister. Alright, more Stock Troopers, the better. The more she, the more she is. Okay, let's not spoil it quite yet. I kind of did. Lens Car 1 M1. That would be his Lancer, which is an anti-tank weapon if I read the cutscene correctly. Alright, Child of Nature. He doesn't like paved roads. Loyal teammate. Alright, surrounded by allies. Big-hearted. Alright, he gets back up after his HP actually 0, so we can send him in the front, give him a shot, see what happens, and when he gets back up, we can pull him back and to the main group where he can be awesome again. Alright. Yes. That's our true pause. Command room. Oh, by the way, I'm recording this in 60 frames, but the game does not like that. The game wants to be recorded in 30 frames, so it shall be recorded in 30 frames.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Captain.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
Okay.
You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits.
Got it.
Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works.
Alright.
This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents.
Got it.
I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
That would probably be a good idea.
First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
Got it. Luckily, I've been using Alicia as basically a scout the entire game, so this should be nice.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely.
Hopefully.
That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards.
Got it.
That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
Alright.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
That could be a submachine gun. It also could be an assault rifle. It's... From the looks of it, it has an assault rifle trait, except a very tiny magazine and no stock. Basically, it looks like a match between an AK-47 and a MP9 and MP40. So this should be interesting. But I'm thinking the game wants it to be a submachine gun.
They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets.
Ooh, I'm gonna like these people. Although I don't think you can sniper that gun. We'll save Alicia for that, and maybe Vulcan if he ever gets to use a gun again. Because I think he's gonna be in the thing most of the time.
While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
Alright, so they're the general list, flexible trades, stuff like that.
Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
Right. I mean, it's like, they're just general use units. You're gonna use whatever, and I'm gonna like these. Because I prefer general use units. Just like my mammoth tanks that come in and conquer, I prefer tanks that kill everything. Even though they're expensive, they kill everything. Told them you can conquer the world. I've done so many times. In King's Wrath Conquest mode, so yeah.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
Alright. Well, we have intel on armored targets before we go into battle is my question. Or am I going to have to figure that out and then back out and then get these guys? We shall find out. Oh, I thought she said and anti-tank units, so I know there's a the there. So, yeah. Yeah, like I thought there were anti-tank units, again, from what I seen in the cutscene. Or what I seen in the intro.
Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank.
Right.
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
You can see the armor in his upper left leg and upper left arm and his helmet. And the fact that it has a lance with so many shields on it, that helps too.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
Right, and they don't carry secondary weapons as far as I can tell. I guess Gallia does not believe in pistols or sidearms.
Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
Right.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
Oh, I'm gonna love these guys too. Yeah.
They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
But they're not good in combat, are they?
Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators.
Yeah, basically they're in the rear of the gear, and if anyone gets up to their face, they can shoot them if they want, but it's not going to happen. They apparently use the same guns as the scouts, but they're probably not any good with them.
Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance.
That would be interesting, and they just use spring-filled. No, they use Lee Enfield. Yeah, that looks like a Lee Enfield with a very different scope. Yeah, it looks like a cross between a Lee Enfield because of the muzzle and floor guard, and an M1 Grand because of the thing on top of the upper receiver. Yeah.
You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see.
Ooh, I won't have a Gupta. Basically, someone that can snipe across the map with ease.
Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight.
Will it help me when I take control of them? I wonder.
Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
So that doesn't make them a Gupta, because Gupta, if you don't know, Gupta was my sniper in my XCOM Enemy Unknown series, and he was a boss beyond belief. He can basically, if someone spotted the target, he could kill it instantly from any range. He did not care. Sure, it helped if he was above the target, but still, if any range he did not care. If he had line of sight, he's dead. And if a guy got next to him, he would have just 360 headshot his face off, no problem. But apparently these snipers are not that good, but we still might find a Gupta in the law of them. Or, I mean, they're not that good for being Gupta, but they are good for being snipers. And since I've been using Alicia and Vulcan as snipers, that'd be a good thing.
That should cover the basics.
Alright, thank you, Captain.
Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
I was wondering if this was in the game. I originally thought that that each individual level will always be the pre-made units, but apparently that's incorrect. And I like that fact. We got Tit Scout. I don't think we need more scouts besides Alicia. And they all have different, stuff. Okay, look at their stuff. Yes, I can. Oh, there we go. That's a little weird. Wow. Okay. That kind of sounds like me a little bit. A tiny bit. Alright, so she basically debuffs herself and everybody. That does not sound like a good combination. Remember, people, these are conscripts, so what do you want? Actually, she's not bad. She does not appear to have bad traits. Accuracy. Attack power. And she's just an stock troopers. But she being a scout, that doesn't quite matter. But, okay, that doesn't quite matter if the game have its way, where basically I send scouts out, and they go spot people, then they come back. But how I play, it seems like I would just use scouts as other units that are just slightly ahead and just annoy the enemies. Basically, they go to a position for... Basically, how I envision I use scouts is I will put them in position first, for them to test out the route, since they can walk by people that are shooting at them. Now, I'll put them in a forward position, and I'll send my guys up to that position later. So actually, she seems pretty nice, so I'll probably go with her if I need a new scout. Or is all... Oh, there's some shock troopers. Good. Ooh, good. Covey Cod. The Bonita. Oh, we can hire whoever we can. We can admit whoever we want. She looks like the captain a little bit. I can admit whoever we please, as long as we have room. So we shall do that. So many things to choose from. Oh, that's not a sniper. There's only one sniper. No, there's a couple snipers. Alright, let's pick our shock troops first, because those seem like the ones I'm going to use a lot. And I'm not going to pick anyone who dislikes shock troopers, as I'm going to have a lot of these guys and gals in our group, in our squad. This will be a big squad, 20 slots, wow. But technically squads are in between like 3 and like 19, if I know correctly from the various games I played. Yeah, squads can be basically there's a big room for squads. All right, what do you have? I like you. What's your bad back do? It's like crouching is bad, but what's Born Eater do? We know what this does, but what does Born Eater do? Ah, okay, so he counters bad back. Okay, fine. You seem mid.
Name's Kobe Caird, boyo. Looks to me like we're gonna see a lot of each other.
Indeed. Oh, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Can I remove Alicia? I'll keep Kobe for now. He seems pretty decent. I'll have one Lancer. Because I don't envision Lancers being all that useful to me. I expect my normal troopers to take care of everyone else. I mean, the Lancers seem very focused on killing tanks, and that's it. Or dealing with explosives, but... Yeah, I'm thinking about having a lot of shock troopers and engineers. And maybe the sniper or two, as well as a couple scouts. And, of course, one or two... Wait, or one or two Lancers. Oh no, we have a couple to use. I'm good. Alright, let's keep looking at the... Alright. After this, I'll probably just edit my squad picking out. Alright, how about you? Desert allergy? Are you... Okay, you're a guy. That makes sense. I read that first. It leads to a steady drain of HP while in the sandy area. He loses health while standing on the beach. That can't be good. Alright. I'll be back to you if I get desperate. How about that? Oh, this should be interesting. A pessimist. No, because I will probably be my guys and gals in a lot. Basically be having half health most of the time if I know my playstyle correct. Okay, Millhead, always nice. I mean, I guess this is early game, but still, some of these character traits seem terrible. Alright, that's only good. That's also something I can't really have on my squad since I do that all the time. Oh. Oh, that attack power. Alright, I'll come back to you if I'll come back to you if I need someone. Who are you again? Why is it being... Okay, let's use the D-pad. Where was I? What was I? Yeah, you. What's picky? Oh yeah, picky. Oh, panicky. That's what it is. I read that picky. Oh, we're almost out of time. Okay, let's just see what Loney does. Actually, not too bad. They're shock troopers. Why do they panic while getting into combat? I mean, they're conscripts. And this is their first mission, so yeah. How about you? You seem only good. That could be... That's just not usually when we're fighting in the urban terrain. Actually, you're pretty good for killing everything you'll see, so I'll check you. I'll check you in.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
Oh, that will happen. Trust me, that will happen. I like how what they say actually responds to what their attributes are. Because she said she would do anything as long as it means putting holes in imps, and she's an imitator, so that makes sense. Alright, what do you have for me? Oh, we're not going to get a lot of shock troopers if I keep picking them out like this. Wait, what was, no, not panicky. What was, not you, pessimist. What was pessimist again? Oh, it basically means the same thing. Got it. Oh, you seem pretty decent. I can't defender. Oh, sweet. Well, we have a lot lesser, so you're in. Come aboard. My ship of awesome.
The name's Nina Strice, and I look forward to a good workout out there.
Oh, you will have it, trust me. Alright, let's pick ourselves a Lancer. We have a couple to choose from. We have 14 slots left. Wow. Well, I guess I'm gonna pick my squad out next, in between episodes, and then I'll come back and then we'll do some more. I'm picking you. You seem not that bad. Oh, they have health? Really? Interesting. Alright, basically they're also country born. It's time. I'm thinking your actually health is not. You have pretty good health, all in all. You don't have max health, but you don't suck either. I mean, you don't have any bad attributes, so I'll take you. And plus, I plan you to keeping you in the back until there's a tank, then I'll put you up front. So yeah, come to the squad. You seem like a good fit.
Hi there. I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Probably. Alright, now let's pick another heavy. Yeah, I want to have two in case. Alright, yeah. Oh, we got the guy we started with. Right. Okay, let's get a ton of engineers. Now let's that timer on again so I can be sure. Yeah. Sniper versus oh, he's good versus snipers. Oh, he actually likes the beach. Interesting. All right, what's Darsonator? What's a Darson? I see that's a last name, but doesn't seem like that is. All right, fine. You can be in my squad, and you have lots of else too. You can be in my squad, sniper.
My name is Cesare Regard, and I'll handle things my own way, thank you.
Okay. You probably get a chance to be like that, trust me. Funny thing, this guy's the lone wolf, and you probably won't say that. Oh, okay, they have likes and dislikes of different people, interesting. So if you wanted to get everyone on the same team, that's fine. Well, okay, that's... Who's Alicia? We don't have Alicia on our squad yet. Alright, I love this right now. This is good. Alright, let's fix some engineers. What are these? Yeah, no. I'm not doing with anything that lowers HP. By not lowering his top HP, I mean it lowers his HP by percent. It basically lowers it as he stands next to something. So I'm not having that. What's a Vitalicist? That's better than nothing. Plus, you're an engineer, you're not going to be getting combat anyway. Unless I have like thousands of you, then that's another thing entirely. Oh, you have lots of health, and you only have yeah, when you're almost dead, you have tons. You have lower accuracy. That's not bad. I'll take you. Yeah, I'll take you. Nope, no real pals. Any.
Herbert Nielsen is me. I mean, yeah, I'll try. You shall do just fine. Trust me. You seem pretty decent. You don't have any negative attributes. Well, not a lot of them, or none that I can get around. And also, you have max health for engineers, so you're pretty good. I like you. You'll do just fine. That's what I'm trying to get at. Wow, I was even more awkward than he was. Actually, no. That's being nice. Yeah, Man-Hater. We have a lot of men in our squad so far. So no. How many women do we have actually? Actually, what am I talking about? We have a ton of women in our squad, don't we? 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Yeah, that's 1. 4, 5. Okay, so maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's not a bad thing. We'll come back to you later. Oh, I haven't got any, you got polar energy, no thanks. It's fatalist again. I'll take you if I... You'll be ever lonely, so. And you got even wetter else than the last guy. Yeah. You'll do good. Alright, this will be the last guy in the video.
My name's Carl Lanzit, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
It should be a pleasure to fight alongside you. Don't worry. Alright, we still got 10 out. Still got 10 people to pick. Oh, that's good. We are out of time, so I'll be then it's here. Thanks for watching. I'll start up another episode in a second. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching this episode. It really means a lot to me. What else means a lot to me if you to leave a comment. If you have any suggestions for this series, like who I should pick, what classes I should use, or any tips on how I'll play Valkyria Chronicles in general. If I don't know what tips, do better start comments for people that do not know the tip. And I guess see you in a second.